to pay attention to your personal prophecies. God has said to everyone, that is a general thing. What God said to you will be superior to what God said to all. And nobody is bound to help you keep a track on your personal prophecies. I have my personal prophecies. I have the personal prophecies He has given me over this ministry. Every single thing, we have the prophecies over our house. I've told you here so many times. Before I got married. Hallelujah. Because sometimes as a man, you know you are building a home. You know you are building a family. The first thing you want is a sure word. Before you start looking for a girl. Because if you don't have a word you are running with, what are you bringing her into? If you don't have a purpose, what are you bringing her into? So when I told my wife then, I was in Port Harcourt, she was in Lagos. I said to her, I want to marry you. There is no up and down that let's date. We can't be dating all over the place. I want to marry you. Can you go and pray? And let's talk about it. Hallelujah. So I said to her, I will be a pastor. I wasn't, into ministry then. I said, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to be a pastor. Can you pray about it? I don't like, let her marry me first. Then we'll talk about it. Know what you are getting into. I'm not into manipulations. Do you understand what I mean? There are so many women God can configure for me. Get where I'm going so that we are together partakers of this precious promise. So I said, the Lord said to me that our home shall be a place of hope for the hopeless, a place of help for the helpless, and a shelter for the weary. Take it down, because that's what we are running with. Hallelujah. And then she took it down, and we started running with it. Personal prophecies. So when we look back today, recently I asked her, I said, how do you cope with all the many people that pass through our house? The other day we wanted to buy something. I said, count the number of people in the house. Over 20, about 23? 23 people in the house. I said, okay, let's go and buy what we want to buy for them. So I asked her, how do you cope? She said, at first it was a problem, but with time she understood it was a ministry. Personal prophecies. And last year I said to her, the Lord said to me, we have entered into our season of harvest. And this morning I said to her, what have you seen? She said, you told me that we have entered into our season of harvest. You see, if you're a believer and the only thing you can tell your wife is, I love you, you are the sugar in my tea, you cannot stand upon your watch and say, thus saith the Lord. As a priest over the house, you are failing in your Christian responsibility. Your personal prophecies. What's the Lord say? What has He said concerning you? And what is He saying concerning you?